Welcome to Here's the Deal this week.
The fuck?
It's Troy.
Daniel.
Justine.
I had to think of if we just said the name of the podcast and then our names, or if there was more information I had been forgetting.
It's episode 15, I think.
Oh, do we say episode?
Or is it episode 14?
I didn't say the episode last week.
No, I don't. I know we don't say the day.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we say what episode it is. It just depends.
I think it's episode 15.
All right. That's
If
pretty cool.
Everything was correct last week.
It is now.
Yep. No matter what.
This is if there's already one, this is the new one.
Yeah. This is the new one.
And if we've skipped one, we will do episode 14 next week.
We'll go out of order if we have to.
Dan looks like he's like calling a sports cast today.
Dan, your hair's weird today.
Yeah.
You look like you got a bowl cut.
It does.
I wish I had a bowl cut.
Look at Mitten's eyes. She was just looking out the window like
She's terrified
What
of
the
the
hell?
outside world.
she's unexposed.
So, Dan, what do you got to talk about today? What's your deal?
I just read an article, and it's about this prison in Atlanta. I think it's in Atlanta. And
But
the
Atlantis isn't real. Dan.
Atlanta, Georgia.
That's not a real place.
And the inmates there use like the video like calling system because apparently they have some sort of like
Like a Skype?
yeah, it's like a Skype thing. So I don't know, I guess you can talk to your family or whatever. And a bunch of these inmates used it to make this like shitty rap video where they're all just like dancing around the camera and like taking their shirt off while this like song plays in the background, and it's called Thuggin' live from DeKalb jail. It was pretty funny.
Again, live from.
Yeah, it was
Is
pretty
it
funny.
is it like one take or?
Yeah, it's just like 2.5 minutes of them dancing to the song, and like I don't know, like it was weird, but it was kind of funny.
So is it like is it their song?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe it didn't say. I don't know what the song.
I assume they
was.
had someone on the outside recording them.
Yeah. It It says.
Maybe it was a cop.
Okay. This part of the report says it shows a group of inmates dancing, with several taking their shirts off and waving contraband. It shows inmates with a banned cigarette lighter, the television station reported. So, like, that was the fucking contraband. Like, a lighter. Like, it wasn't anything, like,
You can
cool.
fucking burn somebody or make a shiv, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have, like, cool contraband, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lighter is not a...
It's a necessary contraband if you want to stab somebody.
With a
Well-
lighter?
No, but you have to use it to, like, melt some plastic down.
Or you could just grind plastic down.
Have you ever seen those videos where they take, like, ex-inmates and they bring them into, like, a bathroom and they show you how to make, like, a shank out of, like, a toilet paper roll?
No.
It's a pretty cool thing. What was it?
I guess if you cut it and roll it up real tight and sharpened it.
Yeah, it was like it's crazy what they can do, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like because they get really creative with their like stabbing weapons.
Yeah. The jail said the person who posted the video will be banned from visiting the jail or using the video calling system again. I just think this
There's
is
a
the
video
funniest-
calling system?
Yeah, that's how they like you did it.
Oh, I thought that they were concerned like with how they did it in the first place.
No, I mean, they just don't want other people to like do the same thing. I don't know why it's that big of a deal. I mean, I guess if you're in jail, you probably like, you know,
I
you're
bet
in jail, so
That
you
sounds
shouldn't
like
be
it
able to make a rap video. I
could have been
guess.
a
I don't know.
really cool idea had it been like not from what it sounds like just a 2-minute one take. Like
Well, that's the only way to do it.
How is that the only way to do it?
Because there's only camera in like one spot. So like
And you're only going to have like a second to do it because
yeah. And like if you don't do it all in one take, the people at the jail are probably not going to let you use this stuff. Like if you're like trying to make this like elaborate rap video, I think they're going to catch on.
it doesn't have to be so like super complex. I just don't think. I think like some proper planning. You know,
It's pretty creative, I think.
Maybe you could have not done one take. You know,
I think it's pretty
I
creative.
think it would have been pretty cool.
I applaud their creativity, even though it sucked. It was still a unique idea. It's like that like Unfriended movie.
Oh yeah.
They just use like, it looks like they're all on like webcam and stuff or whatever. I don't know.
That movie was
I never saw the movie,
awful.
but
Did you see the movie?
no, I just saw the previews for it.
Oh.
And like
I was
knew
gonna
what it was
say I
about.
can't believe that you actually saw that movie.
Oh
No,
man,
it looked really bad.
Did you see it?
The only reason I
No,
ever wanted to see it,
Not
You
the
just
whole
said it was
thing.
awful.
Not
oh,
the
not the
whole
whole
thing.
thing.
Jacob from the Bath Boys is in it. You know, the fat one.
I mean I get like if you know if you need work, right?
I mean, it's a pretty big deal, I guess.
It's not that great of a movie.
I think some people
It's not like it
liked
was Pitch Perfect.
Well, every movie can't be
Perfect's
pitch
not
perfect.
That great of a
but
movie.
wasn't he
either.
also in that one?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Pitch Perfect is probably a bigger deal than Unfriended.
Yeah, but
Well,
Unfriended-
He had
Social media
he had a
horror.
lead role in Unfriended, though.
Unfriended
It's
did
a much bigger
pretty
deal.
well though, didn't
Yeah.
it? There was a lot of hype behind it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
just because we didn't like the movie,
It's just
It's a pretty unique
It-
idea.
like a trash horror movie, but with like
Well,
a terrible concept.
I feel like all
That's-
horror movies are
yeah.
trash.
Well,
First
yeah,
of all,
that's
Yeah.
just generally, but it's like there, you know, there's some like decent horror movies throughout like the times.
the number that are decent to
there's
the number
some
that are
decent
not
ones.
decent, like
yeah.
negates the fact that they're
Because-
decent.
Like, you know you're getting when you go see a horror movie. It's going to suck, most likely.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Unfriended is the concept. It seemed like someone had this idea, and for some reason they ran with it, even though like it wasn't that great.
That was a pretty good idea.
I thought it was a pretty good
Mm.
idea.
It was stupid to call it Unfriended, but the fact that you're watching it from like a computer screen, I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe if I'm like watching it bootleg, I'm like, oh man, it's like I'm in the movie.
I don't know.
It just, I don't know. It almost seems like it's like a big, you know, not like feature, but like something that you put in the theaters. It seems ridiculous.
That's what somebody that I would talk to who had saw it, they said it would have been better if I was watching it on my computer screen.
Yeah,
Then, you know.
I don't know. Maybe it would have worked if it was an internet thing. Like that's
Yeah.
like straight to digital download.
Probably be more fun to watch on your laptop late at night than go to a theater and watch it.
Yeah,
Probably be more scary that way.
they should do something
More spooky.
similar,
More spooky.
but it fits better with the theater. You know.
That'd be hard to do. 'Cause it's so big. Like what?
I don't know, man. There's people threw fucking how much money on that movie. They can throw more money at another crap movie and figure out how to do it. Isn't
I
that
don't
the
think people shell out that much money for horror movies anymore.
isn't that the industry? We just throw money at
feel
shit
like-
projects and hope one of them sticks
I feel
while
like
we make the big feature things and the
Yeah.
sequels to the feature things.
Pretty much.
I feel like most of the like revenue from horror films is from like 14-year-old girls that are hanging out with their friends. Like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a scary movie
It's so
coming
scary.
out.
Let's
I
go
mean,
see
that was
Ouija.
that was my life.
A Ouija board.
Would ya?
That was my life in middle school and elementary. Like all we watched was horror movies.
Yeah, I was never into horror movies.
No, they're all trash.
Yeah, most of them are bad.
I
There's
want
some good
I want
ones.
ones that like
There's some that are scary.
they like leave you with like that creepy feeling, you know?
Yeah, I
But,
want to
like,
see. I want to see It Follows.
I'm not really big
I've
on
Never
like
heard of it.
the jump scares or the
I used to be really big on those
Just
jump
some
scares and
shit.
stuff, but
It's just like they're so obvious too. Like, I don't know. I can't
Get it?
It's like you know when a jump scare is coming, and then sometimes they're like, sometimes they play with it. They're
Yeah,
like,
it's usually
oh, we're
like-
gonna lead up to a jump scare and then not do it, and then we do a jump scare.
That's the point, Troy. They can't do the jump scare every time, or it's not a scare. You know it's coming.
Well, like, even in the fake outs, I know at this point.
Troy, maybe you should just stay away from scary
I'm just saying,
movies.
it's like they either do it, they fake out and do it, or they just keep faking it out, and then
then
it
you're
doesn't
blue
even
ball.
work at the end.
That's the point.
Blue ball for horror
I
movies.
mean, it's just a different way to build tension.
Oh. Just build
That's
tons
the
of
whole
tension.
point.
Next week on our movie review segment.
We're reviewing movies now.
Yeah.
Been doing it.
We're all gonna go see
Are there any good
Crimson
movies out?
Peak. We're gonna go see Crimson Peak because
Crimson Peak.
I've heard mixed.
Is that a
reviews
real
on it.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like one of those movies that Jimmy Fallon makes up. You know,
Oh.
like on his show when he. What's that one where they use the fake arms? Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
Oh gosh, it's like a soap opera, and he's like, "Oh, I remember back when we would act on that," and then they like cut to this video of Jimmy Fallon, and the one was Jimmy and Anne Hathaway, and they're like at a department store, and he has mannequin arms for real arms. They all do, and they're like trying to do things like fold the clothes and like have dramatic conversation, but they all have mannequin arms. I just wish I could have been in the writer's room for that episode, like. Just been like, okay, here's what we're gonna do, and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Are there any good movies out, Dan? That's the
Yes.
Resident
The
Music-
Martian's
Martian's
still
good.
out.
Okay.
That's a good one. Crimson Peak, I've heard. It depends, I think, if you like Guillermo del Toro or not.
Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, Guillermo.
You need more emphasis.
Guillermo.
Guillermo del
Maybe
Are
he'll
you
Toro.
make-
speaking English?
He's the guy who did Pacific Rim, so like, I feel like I probably won't like Crimson Peak because I hated Pacific Rim. It was the
good.
worst
It was
piece
a
of shit.
Good visual movie.
Yeah, but it was the biggest piece of shit otherwise.
Yeah. Well,
Everything else about that movie was awful.
to be fair, it was just kind of like
Consider it.
Yeah.
Guys,
it
was a
was
speaking
just like
of,
Hanks
it was
movie
just
out
like
right
a
now, too.
rip off of anime. I think the Pacific Rim.
Probably. Like a mech thing.
I forget what it was.
It's pretty
Not-
garbage.
I just found this.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of American-inspired shit that it tends to be good.
Aziz Ansari is getting his own Netflix original series.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He wrote it with like Amy Schumer, I think.
we were talking about that the other day.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
I've been waiting for it to come.
it's only from like a week ago. The
past couple
trailer
weeks.
came out.
I haven't seen the trailer,
Sorry, Troy.
It's fine.
but I saw an article a while ago that was talking about it.
I just realized yesterday, Troy, that Dan and I haven't seen Trainwreck yet. Did you go see it?
No.
That Amy Schumer movie?
No.
I haven't seen her TV show yet either.
I saw
know she-
Trainspotting.
Trainspotting.
It's a good movie.
It's a very hard movie to follow.
It is. It's so hard to
Without
understand
subtitles.
them.
Trainspotting?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
You
it's not
really
that
need
hard.
subtitles
no,
for
you
some
don't.
of
Yes,
it.
you
no,
do.
you don't.
Yes,
Dan, don't
you do.
say
I
that.
watched it without subtitles, and
I watched it without
understood
subtitles.
it perfectly fine.
No.
Yes.
Some of those accents are very thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't even understand what they were saying half the time.
No, I
Dan,
can
even when
understand
I
it.
was watching it, you said that. You were like, sometimes you need subtitles to watch it.
I don't remember saying that.
That's exactly what you said.
That's how
Oh,
it sounds.
for sure.
They need subtitles for
Just
that
need
shit.
my heroin.
I don't agree with that.
Agree with the
The
fact that
statement that you just said, that you need subtitles.
you
movie.
said it.
I definitely didn't watch it with subtitles, so I don't
I
know why I
know,
would
but
say
you were
that.
like, it's really hard to follow the movie sometimes because their accents are so thick.
I don't remember saying that. I think you should just watch the movie and just deal with it.
It's a really sad
movie,
movie
Trainspotting?
sometimes.
It is a sad movie.
Let's get the baby
Let's
on
just
the
do a speed
Zen.
round of reviews. Just
Okay.
say one word that describes the movie.
Okay.
We need a movie.
Okay. The Whinnie the Pooh movie from 1977.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Happy.
I watched that movie a lot as a child. It was a good movie.
The animated
man,
Prince
I
of
watched-
Egypt. The
I watched
released
the
Disney
zombie-
version that didn't go big.
Nope, never saw it.
I watched a zombie movie or whatever, or a zombie film from the past 48 screening, the Nolan Ritter one. I watched it again the other day.
Oh yeah. That
Oh
was
wait,
pretty
how'd you
funny.
guys do with that 48?
We got fourth.
We did pretty well.
Weren't you only a couple points from third? Was that
We were
this
like
one?
a point.
Yeah.
We were a point last time from third as well.
Well,
pretty
there's
close.
always next year, right?
It's always next year.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then when we move, you guys can find other.
I don't know what our team's going
bigger-
to be doing next semester if Dan's not around and I'm not around.
I
You're
don't
not
know.
around?
Well, I'll have gymnastics meets, and last year, both of the 48s were on a gymnastics meet.
Oh.
And I'm not injured this year so far. So, not like I can duck out as easy as I did the previous years.
I'm gonna go blow those candles out.
Why? Do you not like the candles?
No, it's just like they've been burning
He's a
for a
very
long time.
sensitive nose, Troy.
Ooh, I'm Daniel. I've got the very sensitive nose. Ah.
He
Yeah.
can't hear you. He took his headphones off.
That's why I'm making fun of him now. Oh, I blew the candles out. Look at me blowing the candles out. I'm Daniel.
Oh, look at the smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the smoke. Look at me look around the room like a princey boy. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Daniel's the best person I know, Justin. Dan, how you doing? How's the
It's
blowing out
good.
of the candles?
Nice to have you back.
That's nice. Yeah. What were we? We were doing speed movie reviews.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then we
named
We
Named,
need
like
like
a
a
movie.
list. Oh, I'm gonna pull up
Okay,
a list
pull
of
up
like
a list.
90s movies.
How about
Name, no,
fuck,
just
what's the
top
um,
movies or some shit.
I probably haven't
shit.
seen the
Are
top movie.
we done?
Have you seen the Shawshank Redemption? That's like number one on IMDb.
Maybe.
Oops.
It's usually at the top.
Okay, ready?
Also, a lot of shitty movies are at the top.
I'm gonna call them. Okay.
All right.
Are we doing what? One
We're
word?
doing one word.
Okay. Forrest Gump.
Long.
Quotable.
Classic. Titanic.
Never saw it.
Crap.
Boring. Some people are not gonna like that.
Yeah,
The
all 13
original.
of the people who listen to this just
The original Jurassic Park.
Scary.
Meh.
Repetitive. Pulp Fiction.
Haven't seen the whole thing.
Decent.
That was more than one.
I haven't seen it either. But last night, Amanda was dressed up as the girl from it.
Actually, I would like to change my one word to motherfucker for that one.
That's 2 words then.
It's
Motherfucker.
hyphenated.
How about mother?
Terminator 2.
motherfucker.
Judgment Day.
Trailer ruins the movie.
That's
Best,
4 words.
best Terminator movie. I don't know.
Never seen it.
Makes,
like the cop in
Makes
that one.
Terminator 1
Toy
better.
Story.
Children.
The best one.
Amazing.
That's 3 words then.
The Lion King. The original Lion King.
Yeah, the animated one.
Based off
That
Japanese
was like my
animation.
that was like my childhood movie. Like that was
It's
my
really
movie.
good. I don't know. It's hard to
Good
come
on
up with-
Broadway.
With, yeah. I'm
Troy.
gonna ditch the one word
Yep.
thing.
7.
Which one?
The one with all the murders.
1995 with Brad
Brad
Pitt
Pitt.
and Morgan
Oh.
Freeman.
One of the best movies ever.
Freeman.
That's not a review word.
Is it not?
Schindler's List.
Sad.
Oh wow, what a creative word, Dan.
It's a sad movie. Well, it's
It's
mostly
inspiring.
That always makes me think of the there's an episode of Seinfeld
still sad.
where Jerry and his girlfriend at the time, for some reason, like her parents are staying with her, so like they can't like get it on or whatever, and they end up making out in the movie theater during Schindler's List, and then like Newman saw them, so like it
Newman.
becomes a thing that like they had been making out during Schindler's List.
That's really funny.
When we play that, can we please put the Seinfeld like bass line
Bing,
underneath?
bing, 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 bing.
okay.
I'm sure everybody who ever learned bass guitar hates that.
The Big Lebowski.
Really funny.
Pretty funny.
I've never seen
Troy,
it.
have you seen that one?
It's on
Yeah.
my list.
I watched it last week.
It's
Fight
so
Club.
funny. Never saw it.
Oh man.
I actually hate it just
Overrated.
because. Yeah, I hate it because people tell me to watch it all the time. That's the only
Dan,
reason.
you're
I
so
won't-
hypocritical.
I'm not gonna watch it.
You are
That's like
literally
one-
the most hypocritical person I know.
Yeah.
Do you know how many fucking movies that you've just pretty much crucified me for not seeing
Yeah.
in my life, and you're about to do that?
But Fight Club is just.
I'm gonna
everyone
force you to
talks
watch
about
it.
it too much.
Like,
and
I'm
I
gonna-
just don't want to watch it.
I'm gonna tape your eyeballs open and force you to watch it.
Whatever.
I
I'm
hate
probably
you.
not gonna like it
I hate you.
if you force me to watch it.
Stop. The Matrix.
Bad.
Fight scenes.
Never seen it.
It's got good action scenes.
It does, but everything else about it is boring.
Let's
Sequels suck.
see. Shawshank Redemption.
Poop River.
Remember?
No comment.
That's how the movie ends. Spoiler alert. Actually, that doesn't spoil it.
Oh,
really
here's a good
anything.
one. Home Alone from 1990.
Classic.
It's the best Christmas
yeah,
movie.
classic Christmas movie. Yeah.
Forget they're all Christmas themed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know why the third one has a different kid.
Because it was made like later.
The fourth one.
Macaulay
has a-
Culkin went down a really sad, fast
Yeah, but the
spiral
fourth-
into
Well,
drugs.
like it's weird because like the
Yeah.
first one's the kid, and then the second one's the kid,
Mhm.
and then the third one's a different kid, and then the
Yeah.
fourth one's the first kid.
Is the plot
Really?
a different kid, or
didn't
is
know
it
that.
just a different actor?
I don't know. It's just I know
It's
the
a different
plot.
actor.
It's weird.
It's
But it's the same kid.
It's weird because the third one's basically a remake of the first one with a different kid, if I remember correctly.
It's like
It's
the
weird.
first one has like the two guys, like the kid versus the two like guys,
Uh-huh.
and then the second one is the kid versus the two guys, but in New York City.
yeah.
The third one is a kid versus four people, but it's a different kid completely.
Oh, it's 4 people. Yeah, it's basically a remake.
I'm pretty
though.
sure, isn't it?
Maybe.
looking
I haven't
it
seen
up.
that one in a while.
The fourth one
I never
has
saw
the
the fourth
kid
one.
with the RC, or the third one. The kid has the RC car with the camera, and there's four people.
Oh yeah. Look, this is the fourth
And then the fourth
Home
one.
Alone kid.
And the fourth one,
What the f?
yeah, he's got the mouse and the parrot.
Mhm.
And then the fourth one is kind of like
What?
comes off of the second one, but his parents are divorced, but his dad is like married to some rich chick now, and it takes place in there. I'm assuming as a plot device just so he can do like more complicated stuff with more expensive
Yeah.
things.
I don't understand why we have to ruin children's movies with the talking animals.
What are you talking about? There's no talking animals. in it.
The rat and the parrot, they don't talk. Are they a plot piece?
The
I don't
parrot
think-
might say some words, but the parrot
don't
said
think-
words in the first one, didn't
But
it?
like, look at just like
What about
evaluate.
Stuart Little. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Evaluate like the original Home Alone, like the way it was set up and like.
Classic slapstick.
Do you think Marley and Me
You-
would have been better if the
Oh
dog
my
could talk?
god.
That would have been way
Fuck
sadder.
both of you.
Marley's
Okay,
just there
go
and
to the next
Marley's like,
movie. I'm tired of talking about
"Oh,
Home
oh."
Alone.
I was fucking talking.
We're... Justine has a thing against talking animals. I don't know why. Find out next time.
I wasn't even talking about talking animals anymore. You would know that if you would fucking listen to me.
Tune in next time for when Justine explains whatever.
Tune
she
in
wants
next
to
time when I
explain.
never fucking come back because I'm going to stab
Oh
you.
my god. Just go on to the next movie, please.
Then we're two people down because you're not coming back and he's in the hospital. I can't do this alone.
I can't even laugh.
Sorry,
I'm
Troy.
so mad. I don't even want to laugh right now.
I'm sorry. Do you want to finish your thought? I'm
No, I
sorry.
especially don't want to finish my
okay,
thought now.
well, I'm genuinely
Asshole.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Clueless.
Never saw it.
I don't know what that is.
Are you guys kidding me?
No, I've never
You're
seen
just
that
making
movie.
me hate you more
Is
and
that
more.
the movie based on the board game Clue?
No, that movie is called Clue. Okay, go to the next one.
Okay, you need
Is
to watch
it-
Clueless.
Does it have a lack of clue?
It's a cultural classic. Okay?
It has like Reese Witherspoon.
But I
in it
have
or
no
something,
culture,
doesn't it?
Justine.
No, it's not
is it?
Reese Witherspoon. This right here, a classic.
that girl.
The girl that kind of looks
Picture.
like Reese Witherspoon.
Guys, do you know where my honey barbecue chips went?
No, someone probably.
They
ate
were on
them.
the counter last night.
I know, and I can't figure out what happened to him.
Casey probably put them away.
That's true.
Can I go get them?
Yes. We're
Okay,
gonna
it's
have to
gonna
do the
be
next
really
movie
loud.
without you.
Like,
Yeah,
I do-
don't eat the.
Don't
Oh my
eat
God.
chips. They're gonna be
I'm gonna
really
eat them away
loud.
from the microphone.
Okay. Well, next thing.
This episode is Menace. Silence of the Lambs.
Clarice. I've never seen the whole movie.
Dirt, right?
Oh my God, Dan!
I've
You're
seen
never
that whole
you're
movie.
never allowed to criticize my movie experiences.
Jesus, Troy. Slamming the damn doors.
Slam your damn door.
Fargo? I've never
Fargo.
seen
It's pretty
There's
good.
a TV show out now.
Yeah.
on Fargo. They also have a
It's only
Limitless
it's like
TV.
set in the same universe. There's not really anything.
American
There's
Beauty.
A Limitless
American
TV
Beauty is
show?
awesome.
Okay.
Kevin Spacey rules.
There's a Limitless TV show that's just starting. Like it's in season
Reservoir
1 right now.
Dogs.
I don't know if it's good or not.
Reservoir Dogs is a pretty good one.
You know,
It's
I haven't
okay.
seen. I'm looking for movies that I've seen. The Sixth Sense.
I see dead people.
Dan, you can't just say like the one line from all these movies.
That's how they're recognized. though.
Twist
That's
ending.
That's
not
how people-
a review.
Oh well,
We're not just saying words.
it was a pretty good twist
I thought
ending.
this was a word association game.
I think I saw that movie after I had already known what happened though, so it wasn't as like impactful.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Never seen it. I
Why
don't
am I
like
even
claymation that
associated
much.
with you?
I like Wallace and Gromit.
I hate
Have
you.
you seen any Tim Burton, Dan?
Yeah. I've
Have
seen
you
live
seen The Nightmare
action
Before
stuff.
Christmas, Troy?
Yeah, I'm not like
Wait,
a
is-
caveman.
Is shit.
Have you seen Fight Club?
Have you seen
No.
is Frankenweenie a Tim Burton one? And
I don't know.
Coraline. I
Coraline
think I've
is.
seen Coraline.
The Truman Show?
Awesome.
It's a good one. Saw that in psychology in high school.
I think Troy is good. Troy says good.
Dumb and Dumber.
Classic. One of the best movies.
I love this face. The face he makes in the limo,
This is
like
like
when he's rolling up to
Jim
the booty.
Carrey's prime.
If anyone wants to see Dumb and Dumber, but current version, just watch Dumb and Dumber 2 because it's literally the same movie.
But it's not as good.
I don't want to see that movie ever.
It's literally just the same jokes. in
Yeah,
the movie.
they why did they remade the fucking movie 20 years after it came out? That's so dumb.
Dumb and
that's how the movie industry works now, Dan.
Yeah,
Get
I
used to
Dumb
it.
and Dumberer when Harry
Sorry.
met Lloyd was
That was a
like,
good one.
decent.
Yeah.
It at least
because it was still
was-
relevant.
Yeah.
It was still like, oh, haha, Dumb and Dumber. Now it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the fuck? They haven't made a Star Wars movie in 20 years, but now they're all of a sudden making more Star Wars movies.
It's
Alright,
because
I'm
they just
totally-
changed
I'm
hands.
down with that though. I like Star Wars though.
Edward
I
Scissorhands.
hope it's really
Edward
disappointing to
Scissorhands is a
everybody.
good movie. Edward Scissorhands is a sad movie because no one likes him.
Wait,
'cause
isn't
he
it
has
based
scissors
off
for
a
hands.
like a Broadway show?
Might be.
Oh,
I think it's
Star
really
I
Wars
like that movie though.
goes in a direction that a lot of people
Star
are
Wars
left
Episode
disappointed.
1.
Star Wars. Oh, the first one.
The
Yeah,
first one or
nine-
episode 1?
Episode 1, 1999.
I liked it as a kid. I haven't seen it like in a long time. Everyone hates it, but
Yeah.
like
Because it
it's a fucking
explains the
kids
magic.
movie. Like people hate it, but like it was made for kids. Like
What was it?
yeah, it's like
I
don't
honestly
know.
remember like nothing about any of the Star Wars movies because it's been so long and I've seen them like once.
people are yeah.
I appreciate them. Like I really like the culture and like the fan following is really cool and I like all the stuff that they have, like lightsabers and shit.
Yeah, it's overrated.
But when
little
people
bit.
quote
It's
it, I'm
nostalgia.
like, unless they're saying that like these are not the drones you're looking for, it's like the only quote that I know besides Luke, I am your father.
Say
Like,
drones.
or what did I see? I don't
Droids.
even know. Droids.
Next movie.
And to be honest, I only knew that
Also-
reference because of that 70s show.
Isn't the quote, it's no, I am your father, right? It's not Luke, I am your father.
No, it's Luke. I am your
Sure.
father. Yeah, he like changed it though.
Did he?
George Lucas has changed the original one so many times for no fucking reason because he's an idiot.
I'm pretty sure the original one was no, I am your father.
It might have been.
And like I'm assuming it was
I know Luke yells no. He goes
No!
no. go.
And then he goes, yes. And then they hug.
I feel like that might be like one of those things where like it was just misquoted so much they just changed it in one of his 30 remasters.
It might be.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Is that the first one?
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
1997.
I like Austin Powers.
I love Austin Powers.
I hope they never bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's
Oh,
something.
yeah, no, they better
Mhm.
never.
That's something they could easily bring back, but
Yeah.
not.
I don't think Mike Myers would do that again.
Mike Myers hasn't been in a movie for like 15 years.
He doesn't have to now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
After
saying like
Austin Powers.
Right.
it'll just be like it would probably just be like Dumb and Dumber 2 or Jurassic World, because conceptually
that.
those movies are both the same. They're just a bunch of callbacks to the original to feed off the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
They're both not that great of movies. I'll say that.
Guaranteed to make money.
Did you see the
It's
new
only reason
Jurassic
they're
World?
made. Nope.
Me either. Did you see it?
No.
Looks really stupid.
From what I've seen of it though, it's literally just Jurassic Park 1.
What about
And-
Pretty Woman?
Pretty good movie. I saw that at a pretty young age.
It's a good one.
Did not realize she was a prostitute
Yep.
till later.
I never
I
like.
don't really have any opinions on
It's
that
like
movie.
You've seen it?
I've seen
it's
it,
like
but
when I saw There's Something About Mary.
I've never
I didn't
seen
get some
that.
of those jokes at the time, but like looking back, I was like,
I don't think I've seen that one.
that's semen in the hair joke.
It's one of those
Mm.
movies that I've seen the cover like 1,000 times, but I've never actually watched the movie.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of like it's pretty good. It's about a woman and she's
There's
like,
something about her.
super nice, and then it follows like this guy who like ends up coming back into her life or whatever. Like they were going on like a prom thing in high school or whatnot, and then it just like becomes this ridiculous thing of literally everyone falls for her. Like he gets a PI to go investigate her,
Mhm.
like in Florida where she lives at the time, and then he starts falling for her, and then like he goes down there to see what's up. Then you move my mic, that was a lot of noise.
I know, I'm sorry, but
So yeah, he goes down there to see it, and then he's like, I hired you, you can't be banging her or whatever. And
Troy, we
like,
don't need this whole movie synopsis. I'm getting tired of listening to you talk about this movie. I'm
It's
not
pretty-
paying
it's
attention.
pretty
You
good.
could have just stopped at "and he falls for her." I'm pretty sure I can like put together the rest of it.
All
Well,
right,
it's
next
everything.
movie.
We're running out of movies here.
Sure, we
Mrs.
appreciate
Doubtfire.
your input, but we don't want to listen to you anymore. Mrs. Doubtfire. That movie's really funny.
That is such a good movie. It's one of those that I watched it
It's
on
a classic
VHS
one.
over and over
Yeah.
again.
have you seen the Dead Poet Society yet, Dan?
Nope.
Oh, I've
you gotta
heard
watch
that's really
that.
good.
Still haven't seen
It's
it.
probably one of his best movies.
Yeah.
Especially
Who?
good-
Robin Williams.
I'd
Oh,
say
I
it's
didn't
one
know
of
he
his.
was in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say it's like one of his best movies. It's also really good for not being a comedy.
He was just a good actor.
He
like no
was.
matter what, he could play any role.
Don't
Boogie
step on
Nights
those
is here.
scissors.
Boogie Nights is a pretty good movie.
It was made in '97. Troy, have you seen that?
Nope.
That was that movie we were
How
watching when you came
ridiculous.
downstairs and you were like, "What are you guys watching?"
It's about porn stars.
How
That's
ridiculous
pretty good.
would like Footloose be in modern day? Like a
They
town,
remade it, dude.
Yeah.
No, a
They
town
remade it,
that
though.
doesn't allow dancing.
But like, how did they do the remake?
I don't know. Was it not set back in the same time? But like,
No.
I
it was
don't
set
know.
in
I feel like it
current
was
time.
modern time.
how does a town get away with not allowing dancing? It doesn't
I
seem
don't know.
plausible
Back
nowadays.
in the day, yeah, nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like
I don't know.
the 80s, it made sense. There wasn't like this connection with the world that you like everyone had.
Yeah.
But, like
I can just see these teenage girls sitting at home, like tweeting, like, "God, I've just got this itch. I need to dance it out." Hashtag parents are killing my vibe. Like, it just
Yeah.
wouldn't. Because
it
people
would just be a
talk.
bunch of people who don't want to dance, and then Kevin Bacon strolls in. And he's like, "I'm going to teach you all how to dance," and people are like, "No one here even cares about dancing. No one wants to learn how to dance." Kevin Bacon.
Everyone's like, "God, what a geezer!
I'm gonna fucking
don't
tweet
know,
about
man.
this.
You're such a
spaz.
fogey."
But that's how a Footloose would work.
Most
Yeah.
people probably
Society.
wouldn't even know who
Right.
Kevin Bacon was, anyways. Like, teenagers, you know, like that age of that movie.
Did you guys know that Kevin Bacon, so he was in a lot of stuff. He's a famous man who's made a lot of movies. And
Yeah, Bacon
I
numbers.
think it was when that whole, like, Bernie Madoff thing, like,
Who?
Bernie Madoff, you know, the guy who was, like, stealing people's money and, like, telling them they still had the money, but he was just, like, it was just one of those, like, pyramid schemes where,
I've never
like,
heard of that.
he really didn't ever have the money, and he just was, like, pass it around between, but whatever. So it, like, screwed a bunch of people over, and I'm pretty sure Kevin Bacon was, like, involved in that in some way, like, his money was. So he lost all of his money, and then he had to start doing commercials again because he, like, needed to eat. So that's pretty interesting. That's how that worked. There's something to that effect. He lost all his money because of some scam, and that's why he had to do commercials again.
My bacon number is 2 because I did a Honda commercial with a guy who was in a Chevy commercial with Kevin Bacon. That's how that works.
Yeah. Are we done with the movie thing?
Have we run
I
out of
mean-
movies that came out in the 90s?
No, we have more, but I haven't seen them.
We'll go
and
to a
so-
different. Just go to IMDb and just click on movies or something. This is fun. I like doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could use more snacks.
What's under my leg? Oh, it's your foot. It scared me. I was
Sorry.
like, ah.
IMDb.
Guys, please don't play footsie under the table. My feet are also down there, and I don't want there to
I
be
wouldn't
some
call it
confusion.
footsie when Dan accidentally taps the back of my calf with his toe.
They're making another Allen and the Chipmunks movie.
Oh, the
Why?
the
Why?
road chip.
Please.
Why?
Yeah, I just. saw
Why
it on
is
the
that a
phone.
thing? Oh my god.
It wasn't even good the first time.
Yeah, it really
No,
was
it's
bad.
never been good. It's never a good idea to have Alvin and the Chipmunks anything.
It was great.
Christmas songs.
It was okay when it was
movies.
like the 90s cartoon
No,
or whatever.
it wasn't ever good. Like, it physically
All I
angers
want
me.
is a hoo. Yeah, see? Right there.
It's the most
Classic.
I was looking, it looked like they had like lists. Here, let's look at the pics. Or wait, there's
Shouldn't it be,
Spectre.
That's the
Shouldn't-
new
shouldn't-
James Bond movie.
Oh,
shouldn't
Spectre.
Alvin and the Chipmunks be like Dave and the Chipmunks? Because technically it's Dave and the group of chipmunks.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
I just hate that whole franchise. You ever seen The Godfather?
I've seen parts of it.
Yeah.
It's the second rated title on IMDb.
I'm told you should watch
pretty good,
Godfather and
I
Godfather
guess.
2 as a whole.
Well, The Godfather is second, and then Godfather 2 is the third highest ranked movie.
You should watch them in sequence, like
Yeah,
as like
probably.
one long movie.
That'd be like 5 hours of the movie.
Dark Knight is
Yeah,
number
but to
4.
like fully.
Don't agree with that.
To fully get the experience.
Yeah.
12 Angry Men,
Haven't seen it.
Schindler's List, Pulp
Already
Fiction.
talked about it.
The
Had to
Good, the
watch
Bad, and the
Schindler's
Ugly.
List.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is really long, so I've never seen it.
Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
I did not like the. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I did not like the Lord of the Rings movies, at all.
They're okay.
It's like Star Wars at this point.
They were good when I watched them the first time.
Well, people
But
clump
I
them in with
couldn't
Harry
watch them.
Potter, and it pisses me off because I'm like,
Nah.
they're not even the same
They're not
caliber.
similar.
Like, they're really well produced and like they like look cool.
They're ahead of their time.
Fantasy.
But they're- They were
must be
were
the same movie.
they were at
Yeah.
the peak of like technical innovation
Yeah.
in 2003 when they were made, but now if you watch them, they're like way outdated.
Well, obviously.
Yeah, well, some movies like you could be it isn't
Yeah.
like that, but
Like Jurassic Park
I mean,
still
the
holds
plot
up. pretty
is
Yeah.
just so boring to me. Like, they're like,
it's
all
pretty
these
boring.
cities
It's
and
a lot
people
of
that I
walking.
can't pronounce their names.
I'm sure the
And
books would
then-
be more interesting. I'm not a huge fantasy guy though, so like
I know. It's,
I like some fantasy things, but not like
Yeah.
like warlocks and dwarves and shit.
It's just
like
like
I'm not
my
into
own
that.
personal bias that when they have names like Shire and weird. It's just like my like nerd filter shuts down. I'm like, nope, not interested. Like I can't even focus on it.
Yeah.
And then I watched The Hobbit 'cause there was such big hype behind it, and it was just walking and
The
walking
Hobbit was
and
a bad movie. It was bad.
but people loved it.
Yeah.
And they did an honest trailer, and it was so funny because the whole goddamn thing was like, and here we're walking, and we're walking some more,
Yeah.
more fucking walking. When is anything gonna happen? Like, oh, dragons.
The Hobbit was cool at the one part where there was action, and that was like 10 minutes of the 3-hour movie.
Yeah, exactly. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire
Yes.
Strikes Back.
Yes.
It's number 12 on this list.
I like that movie.
Okay.
It's good.
Troy?
I really don't care about Star Wars.
You gotta speak up,
Forrest
Troy.
Gump.
I don't care about Star Wars. Do you want me
There
to
you
yell
go.
it out the window so the neighbors know how much I
No.
don't care about fucking Star Wars?
Inception is number 14. That was a good
That was a good movie.
It was okay.
I loved Leo.
I don't like all the people who are like, oh my god, it's so mind blowing. Like, what does it mean? Because you know what? The movie's pretty fucking
It's
straightforward.
simple. It tells you everything you need to know.
And guess what? They're all like, oh man. They're like, oh, is he in a dream still or not? Based off of the last 5 seconds of the movie where the top's spinning in. Oh, it wobbles just a little bit.
Yeah. That's pretty dumb. I don't care if he's
It's
in a
not
dream
like
or not.
super. It doesn't take a lot of brain to figure out that movie. But people like,
It was just an interesting movie to watch.
like, people are like, oh man, it's better than Shutter Island. Fuck you. Shutter Island had a harder twist to get.
Shutter Island was confusing.
Exactly. It's a much more thinking about movie.
Shutter Island was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? When the movie ended, you were like,
No.
oh.
No.
No, it was really.
I feel like Shutter Island was like the same caliber as Inception. I
I
watched them
don't.
both, and I was like, that was the same movie.
No, because there's a lot of there's a lot more back and forth as to what exactly is going on in Shutter Island, whereas
I don't.
that
Yeah, I never really got
Inception-
Shutter Island.
See, but like,
Inception is like that, like just literally
They
that
just
last
cut
scene
it
is the
to
only
you.
thing that
It's-
like makes people question. Like,
They told you every other thing.
see,
you
but like,
need to
I feel
know.
like how you
Yeah.
guys feel about Inception is how I feel about Shutter Island. I'm like, why are you confused? Like,
maybe you should
They
watch
lay it-
Shutter Island again.
I've watched it multiple times, Troy. I
I'm
don't
saying,
need to watch it again to
probably
form
watch
my
it
own
again.
opinion on it.
Saying
I just feel like I watched the movie and then I just kind of was like, okay. Like, wow, that was a really good movie, but I wasn't like confused or anything. I was like, oh,
I was pretty confused.
well, you're easily confused.
I was not very nice.
One Flew Over
Sucker
the
Punch was pretty
Cuckoo's
good.
Nest.
I like that multi-level kind of thing they had in that.
I don't know what you just said.
Sucker Punch.
I think Sucker Punch is overrated a little bit. It's
I've
good.
never seen it.
I just think it's
That's probably because
overrated.
you talk to Skylar a lot and she just like loves that movie.
Troy,
God knows.
talk into the fucking mic, please.
Didn't just boost my levels.
No. Talk into the fucking
it's the
mic. That's
pizza
what
man.
that's there for.
Did you get a pizza?
No.
I was
It's only
thinking,
Domino's.
oh man, I should go get like Chipotle or something. I'm like, do I want to eat out again and like have like food here? It's just,
We just ate our leftover Chipotle.
can I be bothered? That's not a thing you should ever say. Leftover Chipotle.
Why eat it all at once when I can spread it out over 2 days?
That's true.
Because
and
I'm
then
hungry
not
for
feel
it
like
all.
a
It
really
did.
sad, bloated, like bag of poop.
Yeah.
Never do. I just,
I
you know,
can't eat that
I
much.
feel like really good and then I have the boop.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I've never seen it. Don't
Can
know
I
what
make
that
lunch
is,
right
really.
now? Was that like something I'm
1975.
allowed to do?
No, just
Wait until
my
we're done,
God.
Troy. A lot of these we've already talked about. Star Wars Episode 4,
find something different.
City of God,
Star
I've
Wars
never seen
Episode
that, but I
8.
want to see it.
2002. 7, Silence of the Lambs. Usual Suspects.
I have not seen that one.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That's pretty good.
I've never seen it. That was made in 1946.
You've never seen it? I'm gonna tell my mom. That's
Don't
my
tell
mom's
your mom.
favorite movie of all
Which,
time.
Silence of the Lambs?
No, it's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
Like she forces us to watch
The
it every
Christmas
Christmas.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
And I used to hate it, but now that I watch it more, I'm like, all right, this is
So
okay.
you just have, like, Stockholm
This
syndrome.
is better.
Kind of like a mediocre Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
just
it's
Holiday
like the
movies
most
aren't-
iconic
Enhanced.
Christmas movie.
Holiday
like.
movies aren't that great unless it's like
No.
the
Home Alone.
holidays.
Well, I like that
additive.
one.
well, like a Charlie Brown Christmas special, and like
That one's not
the one with the snowman and the reindeer. What's that called?
Jack Frost.
No, God, Jack Frost sucks. I'm talking about the good one, like
Frosty
the
the
classic
Snowman.
Rudolph movie. It's
Rise
not,
of the Guardians.
I hate you both.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not Frosty the Snowman. It's a Rudolph movie. I just
What's
can't remember the actual name of it.
The one where they have the Heatmeister and the
Yeah.
Friesmeister, and they have
I
to
don't
go
remember that
save a
one.
southern Alabama town from the
Sounds stupid.
hot weather.
Yeah.
And
all
learn
those
something about
all those classic like animations are pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it is. Once Upon a Time in the
they're,
West.
like as movie, like
1968.
overall though they're okay. Like the animation,
Interstellar.
Cool, there's like the nostalgia, but you know, still
Interstellar
okay.
was pretty good.
Interstellar was amazing.
It was a visual
I liked it.
orgasm. It was a visual fuck fest.
I like the
what I'd
concepts
like to
in that
say.
movie. The time and the
Yeah.
Did it
space.
confuse you? Were you
No.
confused?
That
No.
one wasn't as confused. I
No, but it's
figured out what was happening.
I would say
before the
it
end.
wasn't confusing to me because I understand that stuff. But I've heard it was very confusing to a lot of
It
people.
could be confusing, I think.
There
Like
was
if you
one-
didn't understand some of the higher end concepts, yes.
I think if you only watched it once and you weren't like familiar with anything in the
Mhm.
movie, it would be very confusing. But I think watching it again, you should be able to
I think
understand
like
it after
Neil
two watches.
deGrasse Tyson was like said that there is no book currently that explains exactly how the end like what could happen at the end of the movie, you know, like
Yeah.
that fifth dimension concept. There's like no like book out there that
Yeah.
There was one point in the movie where I like leaned over to Dan because I was kind of confused. I was like, wait, didn't he just do blah, blah, blah? I don't remember exactly what it was. I remember just asking the one question. I was confused for like 40 minutes and then something happened. And I was like, oh, okay. My brain isn't
It's a
trained
good
to like
movie.
wait to find out. I'm like, I need to know right now.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about watching movies with you. You always want to ask questions, and I'm like, just wait. Like
I don't wanna
Like we watched
I
an
wanna know.
episode of
it will explain itself. I promise
yeah, like
you.
the episode we watched of Always Sunny, and you're like, why does Charlie keep hitting the chair on
Yeah.
the floor? And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's gonna show you. We just
you
wait
had
a
to
minute.
wait
No,
22 minutes.
That was never explained.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It's the end when Dee sits on the chair
And
and,
it
the chair
breaks.
breaks, and he goes, "That's how you make a joke stool."
Well, you guys you guys had been laughing like you
Because
had
it's-
already seen it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had.
'cause we hadn't seen
We had
it.
already
And so I was
seen
like,
it.
well, that made it seem way funnier than it was supposed to seem. That was
Oh.
a unique situation because if I was watching that by myself, I'd be like, well, that's weird. Like, he keeps
Yeah,
hitting the
well, if
chair.
you're
But I wouldn't be
watching-
like, why is he hitting it? Because you guys were like, oh my God. And you were laughing so hard like you
That was
do.
so
Well,
funny
yeah,
part of
but
the
if you
episode.
if you had been watching it by yourself, who would you have asked about the stool?
But I wouldn't have worried about
You would
it.
have been
That's
like-
why I don't watch movies by
You're
myself
just like,
because I sit here
why
in
is he
anxiety.
hitting the
Like,
stool?
I still don't know.
Like screaming into the sky.
That's the point of watching a movie, Justine.
I hate movies. Okay.
That's an awful thing to say.
You're an awful
I
person.
really just don't think movies are that great.
I kind of have to be in the mood for a movie.
That
I don't
hurts.
know why it
I'm
is.
pretty much never in the mood for a movie, like at any given time. I
Yeah,
used,
I'd rather watch a series of like a TV
Yeah.
series.
to be honest,
pretty
before
sad.
Netflix, I watched movies all the time. Like we'd go to the movies like 2 times a week.
We should
But
get a
now-
big group movie thing like we used to. So we
should
Now
go to
I just
movies more
care
often.
less about it.
we should go see Batman versus Superman when it comes out.
No.
Cinema Paradiso.
No.
Yes.
I'm not going to go see that movie.
Yeah, you should.
I'm boycotting that shit.
Why?
Because it's going to be garbage.
It.
It's gonna
Why
be
would it be
shitty.
any more garbage than all the other?
Because it's a
movies?
superhero movie. I'm boycotting superhero movies.
I like the concept of it
I will. I'm
over
not
some of
gonna
the
go
other
see
shit.
One.
You're so cool, Dan.
I'm just telling you. I'll go see
Mm.
James Bond though. I want to see that really bad.
Oh yeah, because that's just now a rehashed
Wow.
piece of trash. as
Yeah.
well.
No, those
Superhero
movies are
dumb,
quality.
but secret agent movies, those aren't dumb.
I know James
Mm-hmm.
Bond specifically. Like
Exactly.
I'll tell you what happens.
That's what I'm saying.
He gets into the middle of a crime, A sexy woman comes in.
Mm-hmm.
They have sex probably more than once. He solves the crime. Nobody dies.
Lots of action.
No,
Maybe
people will
one
die.
key person that they have emotionally connected you to on a shallow level.
I don't care.
They die.
I still like it. The last one,
And people
The last
still
the
one-
like
last
superhero
James
movies.
Bond movie
It
was
fit exactly
beautiful.
into the thing that I just gave you.
I don't care. The cinematography in that movie was so good.
The cinematography
It was
in
so
a lot of the
good.
superhero movies is really good too, Dan.
It's okay.
And all the
It's
special
not
effects.
spectacular. I mean, it's like a spectacle. Like,
And
great.
they're
I don't
funny.
care.
So is fucking James
yeah,
Bond.
but it's
All
more
the
fun to watch. I don't
explosions
care.
and suits
That's your
and
personal
guns.
fucking opinion. You're wrong on this.
I'm not wrong on my opinion. My opinion can't be wrong.
It can
it's
be wrong.
impossible to be wrong on an opinion.
That's
No.
not true, Dan.
Yeah, huh?
True. Your opinion is always wrong.
I don't care. I'm
Is
boycotting.
James Bond originated in America or is that like
No.
a UK thing?
It's a
UK.
British.
Is it?
Yeah, they're novels.
It seems like a American centro like thing because remember how you're watching that TV show and they didn't use any guns and any stuff, but like
Yeah,
James Bond always has tons of weapons.
that is weird, kind of.
I like how every spy movie that comes out now has to be like pull one review that makes them the James Bond killer or whatever, you know, like they're gonna.
What about
People
Princess Mononoke?
Don't know what that is.
Vertigo.
I've
Star
only
Wars,
seen 30 seconds of Vertigo.
Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
It's still good. I don't know. Nothing. more to
Das
say.
Boot.
I don't know. I've never seen that.
M.
I've also never seen that one.
Once Upon a Time in America.
Never seen that
Holy
one.
crap, M was made in 1931. My grandpa wasn't even alive. That's an old movie.
It's a long time ago.
Amelia.
Never seen that one.
Inside Out.
Haven't seen it.
Pretty good.
Oh, that's that animation, isn't it?
Better than Minions.
Everything's better than Minions.
Minions was trash.
I didn't watch it. They
It
just
wasn't
annoy
like-
me.
Even as animation, it wasn't anything unique. Like it was.
Witness for the prosecution.
I don't know.
Reservoir Dogs.
It's okay.
Braveheart.
I've never seen the whole thing. I
It's
don't
very
think.
quotable if you like yelling.
Toy Story 3.
Good.
I don't think I've seen Toy Story 3. Have I?
Probably
Which one's that?
the one where Andy grows up and he's going to college.
Oh, yeah. I cried.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Isn't they
clock-
coming out with 4?
They didn't come out with it. They might be making one. I
I've
don't know.
never heard of
Good.
that.
I feel like they're making it.
A Clockwork Orange.
Haven't seen it.
Requiem for a Dream. I've heard a lot of really good things about that movie.
Yeah, that has Jared Leto in it.
That's why.
It's
Taxi
about
Driver.
drug addiction. Taxi Driver, kind of boring. Actually,
Double-
mostly boring.
Double Indemnity.
I think I've seen that one before, and I think it was boring.
1944. To Kill a Mockingbird.
I don't know.
Classic novel.
The thing is, I don't watch all these movies.
I don't
Lawrence
know
of
something.
Arabia.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either.
Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind.
That's an awesome movie.
Did we watch that together?
I don't know,
Who
but
was
it's
in that?
awesome. Jim Carrey and some girl. I forget her name.
No, I haven't seen that. Full Metal Jacket.
Never seen it.
That's a good one. It's a good classic military movie. It's
Hmm.
one of those movies where if you're in the military and you haven't seen it, you just have to watch it because you're not going to understand a lot of references around you.
Oh,
Amadeus.
haven't seen it.
The Sting.
Haven't seen it.
Singing in the Rain.
Haven't seen it.
Bicycle Thieves.
Good. It's a perfecto. It's really good.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
So boring. I don't think I'll watch any. I watched 30 minutes of it the other night, and nothing happened. Literally nothing happened.
Isn't that the one where it explodes?
What?
Is that
What
the one
explodes?
that's about the spaceship that exploded?
No,
That's Gravity, right?
I don't know.
No, like the real spaceship
Yeah,
that
the
exploded.
Challenger. No, 2001: A Space Odyssey is from 1968. That is not.
Oh, I didn't see.
2001:
the
A
date
Space
on there.
Odyssey is like the most iconic movie, but it's also the most boring movie
Why is it
in the
iconic?
world. because it's like a space like epic and like I don't know, just for the time it was made. I don't fucking
Monty
know why.
Python and the Holy Grail.
Amazing.
The Kid.
I've never seen that.
Toy Story.
It's
For a
good.
Few Dollars More.
I don't know.
Rashomon.
Don't know.
LA Confidential.
Don't know.
Inglorious Bastards.
It's okay.
All About Eve.
Don't know.
The Apartment.
Nope.
The Treasure of Sierra Madre.
Don't know.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Good.
A Separation.
Don't know.
Metropolis.
I haven't seen that one.
Yojimbo.
Nope.
I don't know what these things are. They just sound like you're reading from like a random word generator at this point.
Yojimbo.
Yojimbo.
Scarface. Batman Begins. Ooh, that's a good one.
It's pretty good.
Some Like It Hot.
Okay.
Unforgiven.
It's just another superhero movie.
All right. Well, we've gotten through all the movies that anyone.
Yeah,
Another
we're
origin
up into
superhero
like
movie.
114.
Up.
Up.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I don't know what,
Decent
like
movie.
any of these movies. Mad Max Fury Road is number 137.
Haven't seen it.
Me either. The Martian is 145.
It was pretty good.
Judgment at Nuremberg.
Guys, this podcast has just been Justine saying movie
Yeah.
titles.
That's what
and
Dan wanted to
saying,
do.
Okay.
I was done, and Dan was like, "I like this."
It was a fun game.
I'm sure everyone was really into listening.
Sorry,
to
it got
her.
boring at the end.
Yeah, no.
Troy's over there on his phone, not participating. So you know.
I don't know any of these movies, Dan.
My computer
Neither do I.
is
And Dan's
5%, so we're done with this
he's
game.
like just going yep after every fucking
Yeah,
movie title.
basically.
That was like the past 5 minutes.
I wanted to do like one word reviews, and then it turned into word association, and then it was just, yeah, I've seen it. No, I haven't seen it. Yep. Nope.
I forgot we were doing this podcast for a while. I thought we were just talking, like doing stupid shit that we normally do.
Yeah, you know.
All right, well, I guess we're gonna wrap it up now.
Are we?
Yep,
It's time to go.
it's time to go.
Good.
Thanks for
I need
tuning
to go
in.
Get ready
I'm tired.
for the day.
I gotta go do tons of shit and homework.
Shit, Anna.
Troy's got to go not talking to the mic for another like 45 minutes, so it's fine.
Dan, I've been talking to the mic the entire time.
No, you haven't. You've been sitting back there whispering.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Troy, you're going to be impossible to hear on this one. Sorry.
I'm sorry. You want me to yell all my weird?
No, get closer to the mic, and you don't have to.
I'm
yell.
sorry.
Jesus Christ, Troy.
Yell.
All right,
Dan, just
we're
boost
going to
my
go
audio.
now.
All right, I love you.
Levels. Pop filters. Oh, links are in the description. All that jazz. Right, Dan?
Yes.
Did you stop the podcast yet?
No.
Okay. Should I say it again?
Yes.
Okay. Links are in the description.
Okay.
Links are in the description.
A description.
How's my voice sound? Does it sound like I'm speaking weird or mumbling
Sounds
words?
like there's angels
No.
whispering into my ears.